What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the My Player Career Mode. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic day. Today, guys, I thought we'll jump into this My Player Career Mode episode, have some fun and try and continue our good form that we've been having at Manchester City. You can see we actually got up to our international duty last episode, so we're back from that now after 2 victories over Denmark and Northern Ireland, which we were involved for both of those games. So if you haven't watched the episode, go back and watch it. You'll be able to see England live in action and see how we got on there. But you've asked me to change around the pro a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. There's a couple of suggestions in from you guys to change it up a little bit. So you've asked me originally, or the first thing you've asked me to do is change the boots. So we're going to go ahead now and change it to Superfly, which is the boots that one of you guys have asked me to change it to when I find them. As soon as I find them, that is. Which I think... let me find them eventually. I actually don't know if they're Nike or if they're Adidas. I've never used any of the boots in Puma in this game because, as I said before, Puma is like basically like Thierry Henry's boots in a sense. So I always like to use those type of boots. Is there Superfly in this game, or do I need to buy it? I think I might need to buy it. So I'm gonna go check on the square on the catalog. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, I'm assuming these are the ones that you guys wanted me to buy. So. Anyways, there it is, Mercurial Superfly EA Sports style. I don't know if I'll be able to use them in this, though. I think I might have to actually unlock them through the whole process of actually getting the achievements done. So I'm hoping they're going to show up in here, but if they don't, then I know for sure that we have to unlock them, unfortunately, through the actual playing the game. So, no, they are there. So we're going to change them to these. I mean, they're okay boots. They're nothing special, but maybe I'll find some other ones that I like the look of as well. In terms of the gloves and the other stuff, we actually have the black and the gloves at the moment. So that's pretty good to see. And then I think there was also another suggestion which was left to do with the hairstyle. So I think you guys want me to change the hairstyle again, which I'm quite cool with doing. I mean, you know, we change hairstyle more than I've ever seen anybody change hairstyle in, if I'm being completely honest with you, in real life. Because, you know, you can't really just sort of, I guess, keep the same hairstyle in a sense. But at the same time, you know, the way we've gone from hairstyle to hairstyle is absolutely crazy. I'm trying to remember what the hairstyle was, which you guys actually asked me. I think it was slicked back, but I could be wrong. And now it's finding where slicked back is. So, yeah, you'll have to give me a second. I'll try and find it and come back to you in a second. All right, guys. I'm pretty sure you guys said slicked back. There it is. That's the hairstyle we're going for anyways. We look somewhat like an old-style player, which isn't too bad to see at least, because I think it's pretty cool and pretty sweet actually there. But we're going to move straight into today's episode in terms of games. We are taking on Palace for the first one, so let's go in for that one now, and I'll be back with you once we are ready to, in fact, start that game off. We'll check out the 2 lineups and stuff once we are in the game. Let's go. All right, guys, we're here. The Etihad Stadium is the stadium for today's game. We are the best defensive team in the league, which seems to be a recurrence whenever I play this, because we seem to always be the best defensive team, or rather, any teams that I have are normally the best defensive teams in terms of how we get on. But I want to check out the 2 lineups, so you'll be able to see them hopefully in a second here, once we in fact move into this. And I'm hoping we're going to have a decent test today. I mean, I want to have some interesting games, but at the same time, I still want to be banging in the goals left, right, and centre if we possibly can. So you can see, it looks as if they've got a few noticeable faces in that Palace lineup. The names being Zaha, Townsend, along those guys. Pardew's still in charge at Palace, which is not the case in real life. Of course, Sam Allardyce has taken over there since Pardew's departure. That is our team, though. Really starts in between the sticks. Coleman, Mangala, Nastasic. I think it's pretty much the same side that we've been having for the league recently, which isn't too bad to see. We'll take a look now at the Palace lineup, and you can see we have Mandanda in goal for them. Zaha, Townsend, Yunus Belhanda as well, and Vieto, actually. Vieto's dangerous as well, guys. So, not a bad little Palace lineup. It's going to certainly give us a good game here, but let's go, guys. First game of the episode, looking to start off brightly. Good turn. And I'm past a couple of players there. Got to score! And it is 1-0 as well. We've got the opening goal of the game. I don't know how I got through so simply there, but I'll take it. You know what? It is what it is. And we're going to use the bow technique, the celebration that we, of course, changed last time out there. And we have found the opening goal of the episode. It came very weak defending, I have to say, by Palace. And Mandanda between the sticks won't be happy with his attempt at the save. But we got the goal regardless, and we're off to the fine start that we were hoping for here. Good start. Let's pick up and get even more out of this game. I bet, you know, Etihad are thinking quite, you know, they're probably dreaming quite highly at the moment, especially in the form we're in. There's no saying that we can't go on and win this trophy. Here is Yunus Belhanda for Palace. They look to come forward. Belhanda with it. Good tackle on the edge of the area, but still Palace going now. Townsend! Big save from Rooney. He didn't quite get the strike off in time, Townsend, there, but if he had done, it could have been dangerous for us. We are actually offside there. Bit surprising, but really doing as much as he needed to just put Townsend off before he could strike it and possibly make it 1-1 here. Palace, good chance for them. Didn't take it. Delph. Play that through the gap now. There we go. I'm on the weaker right foot, but still a chance for ourselves here. Low driven short, and I've dragged it wide of the post. Yeah, I'm not comfortable on that right foot, and I'm very much realistic in that sense. And right, I'm actually a left-footed player in real life, if you didn't know, guys, but my right foot's not great. And every time I get in on my right foot, I just don't ever feel confident. But sometimes it works, other times it really goes wrong, and that one was the time of it going wrong there. So, not quite the finish I was hoping for. Got the ball on my feet now, just driving at the Palace defence as of right now, and I've managed to cut it back inside. Bit of a chance here to strike one. Eventually it will be blocked, and we'll get a corner ball out of it. I didn't really have too much on there. I didn't want to go to the right-hand side where Sane was, because otherwise it would have just been simply a crossing opportunity with nobody in the area at that point. But in the end, I tried to take the strike on. Got blocked on the way through, and I've driven into the area. Ball comes in. Good stop from Mandanda. The header came in. I think it was from Mangala there in the centre of the box. And he did, in fact, make the save there, did the French goalkeeper. Otherwise, it was 2-0. I was faking to go short for it then. I didn't do in the end, and they actually ended up with a pretty poor corner from it. We will pick it up with Delph, though, who goes back out to him on the right-hand side. Cross comes into the near post. I'm there, and it's 2-0. What a goal that one is. And you have to say that ball was absolutely inch perfect from the deliverer. I think it's Pjanic on that right-hand side, actually. Fantastic play from him. What a cross. And I got the near post. And my heading, as I've said before, not my strong point, but we've got to go with it there. Fantastic cross, and I met it with such a decent, I'd say a decent header anyways. Mandanda maybe should have done a little bit better, but we've got a second goal in the game regardless, and this has been a good day out for us. I think that's our 9th for the season now as well, so yeah, 9 goals in the Premier League at the moment. Outrageous. Now Sterling got me up for support here, and he has chosen to go with me here, Raheem Sterling. We are driving into the area, and I've managed to kind of get the ball away. If I'd have gone down there, you know, we might have got a penalty kick, because Scott Dan kind of came through me to win the ball, but instead of my feet, referee didn't give anything for it, and rightfully so, probably. It would have been a very harsh penalty to give away and very weak as well. But in the end, we managed to win that from the corner. It wasn't aimed at me, I don't think, but we come away with it regardless here. We've got nobody to go with at the moment, so I've given it into Delph. Delph, look back for me here, and he has given it back here. Low dribble across. Oh, my word! I couldn't get my words out quick enough. That should have been 3-0. Man completely open in the centre, and if he takes it first time, potentially 3-0. He didn't do. We'll get 3 points from it, though, with a 2-0 victory here. Who actually was it in the middle there? I don't quite know. It might have been Gael Clichy. I couldn't see, actually. We'll take a look at it from this and see who it could have been with that there from the player ratings, I guess. But who could it actually have been? It wasn't. Was it Otamendi? No, it was Salah. Salah in the middle. How he didn't score that, I have no idea. He can't be taking a touch. You've just got to hit it first time and hope. But we got a 2-0 victory regardless. Both of the goals coming to us as well, which moves us even further up in the list of top scorers in the Prem so far. Very happy with our contribution to Manchester City as of right now. I couldn't really ask for a better start, if I'm being completely honest with you. Alright guys, we are moving into the second and final game of today's episode. Only 2 games, unfortunately, in this one, but it's going to be in the Champions League at home, rather, against Red Bull Salzburg. That's the team we've got playing for us. We'll check out their team once we get into the game. We are playing at the Etihad, though, again, which works wonders for us in the first game with 2 goals at home. Looking to repeat that in the Champions League here. Looking as well to pick up a victory in this one. We didn't get one last game out against Valencia. If you remember back to that one, we unfortunately lost by a 1-0 once we revisited our time in Spain. Went back to the ground, our old stomping ground, and ended up getting stomped ourselves. So we don't want it to happen here. We need the victory in this one. Let's get back onto winning ways in the Champions League, please, guys, because we need this victory. We'll check out the team, as I said, once we get into game, and we'll see what it's like once we're there. Alright, guys, I'm actually going to show you the team like this rather than the other way. That is the team that Red Bull Salzburg have. Now, I don't actually know any of those players, so in all honesty, guys, and I mean no disrespect by that if you are a Red Bull Salzburg fan out there, this should be a victory in a sense on paper, but we all know football's not played on paper. It's played on grass, of course, if you want to say the old joke. But yeah, I'm such a bad joke like guy, so yeah, don't ever take any of the jokes I say seriously. It's meant to be as a joke. But anyways, like I said, football's not played on paper. It can go either way this game here, so we're not going to take it lightly, and we'll still give them the utmost respect that we possibly can. Let's go, guys, and let's get the victory here. As I said, the dreaded right foot's in, coming now, and we've actually scored. Oh, wow, I wasn't expecting that. The dreaded right foot, like before, and yet we've managed to put it in the back of the net. I mean, it went through a defender, so the keeper maybe might have got kind of, I guess, what's the word, bamboozled by that. The fact that he couldn't quite see it fully, but at the end of the day, probably should be saving that one. It's not the most, clinical strikes. It's not the most powerful either. It's simply placed, and the man sliding in surely must have put him off there, the keeper there, because otherwise the save should have probably come into play, but apparently not. We lead the game anyways, regardless, by a goal to nil. And it's always nice to see that finally we are on top in a Champions League game. Pep Guardiola loving it by the look of that as well. He's absolutely outrageous signing in what he paid so much money for. He looks to be paying off right now. Our second Champions League goal. And I think that must be what? I guess we've already got 9 in the Prem, 2 here, and 1 in the EFL Cup. So in total, guys, we've scored 12 league goals if my maths doesn't fail. Oh, not 12 league goals, sorry, 12 goals in total if my maths doesn't fail me since our move from Bayern Munich. It's all happy days right now. In all honesty, guys, I think Salzburg will be happy with a 1-0 deficit here and a 1 defeat if they have to take this 1-0 defeat. So I'm not sure they're going to keep committing men forward in terms of trying to get themselves back in this one. Why is my guy running away from it? Did you guys see what happened there? I was through, and instead of my guy running straight, he decided to run away from it. Otherwise, we were in for 2. That's so annoying when that stuff happens. But I've won the ball back here. I'm going to try and feed this and be unselfishness. And we have made it 2 regardless of that one. And it is, I think, Salah with the goal there for us. We do, in fact, take a second goal advantage in this one. But that's so annoying because I think I was in for 2-0 myself if my guy just ran straight instead of running towards the side. We stole it back off them anyways and played in Salah, and he does make it 2. But as I said, I think Salzburg are pretty happy with a 1-0 defeat and now possibly even a 2-0 defeat because, you know what, I suppose in many ways them not losing goal difference is vital to them as well. So they probably won't want to try and commit men forward to get themselves back in it if they're just going to concede even more. So, yeah, I'm guessing that they might want to keep this in terms of losing 2-0 rather than losing it even more, trying to get themselves back in it. Oh, brilliant. And I'm in the area, and it's come back off the inside of the post. Oh, we should have had a second here. Lovely bit of quality. Very, very, very well played from us. And we couldn't quite find the finish that we were hoping for in that situation. Would have been great to find it, but unfortunately not. And it comes back off the inside of the post, and that's the worst type of the inside of the post to have. If it had just come back off the outside, I guess, or something along those lines. Oh, wait a minute. Not where I wanted it, but we've got it back, and it is 3. Fernando with the assist. What a goal that one is. Rifling that into the top corner from a Fernando pass. We have made it 3. We've got our second goal as well. Very nice to see. I suppose it's justified after hitting the post the way we did. Over the top ball coming in here. And I brought it in control as well. Chance for a hat-trick. And I am away from the defender. Can I get the finish in? And there is the finish as well. We have got the hat-trick. I think that's our second hat-trick, is it, in Man City colours. But what a finish that one is. Man City 4, Red Bull Salzburg 0. 90 minutes on the clock. Absolutely brilliant performance. That first touch is quality. Bringing it out of the air with absolute ease. And then finishing the move off as well. We've got a hat-trick. And it's been a good day at the office in both games in today's episode. That makes us 5 goals in the 2 games we played today. Sensational. I'm happy with it. Pep seems happy with it. Man City seem happy with it. And I'm happy with the way the team are playing right now. And there it is, guys. 4-0 victory, 3 points in the Champions League as well after the bitterly disappointing defeat we had against Valencia last time out. We do take the match ball with us as well after having 4 shots. We could have potentially had 4 goals in this one after hitting the post as well as the other shot in that one. But we take the match ball home with us as well, which is the most important bit about it. That's going to end the episode off though, guys. If you have enjoyed it, I'd appreciate a like rating. As always, thank you all for your continued support on the channel. I appreciate everything. You guys are awesome, and I've said it numerous times. I've said it as well before. We are actually going to be creating a Snapchat and an Instagram. So if you want to follow me on there, I'll let you know when both of those actually eventually come out, and when they do, you guys can follow me and enjoy enjoy watching them, I guess, in a sense. But hopefully you've enjoyed this episode, as I said. And I apologise if there hasn't been double uploads. If there's not been a double upload, again, apologies. I'm hoping this will be part of a double upload today. And yeah, I'll catch you all with another video very soon. Thank you all so much for watching. I've been Danny, and I'm out. Adios.